our party. We're all having a bit of a gabba 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 catch up. So I thought,
Gabba
so
gabba
we're,
do.
we're all we're gabba gabba do. Thank you so much for joining us. We've got Patrick on and Priscilla.
Patrick and
Amazing.
Priscilla.
Patrick is Priscilla.
Yes.
Okay, amazing. All right, so I
Yes.
will remember that. It's
Okay.
on 18%, charging the phone.
Yes.
Absolutely. Awesome. All right. Thank you for joining us. And thank you, all you beautiful ladies, for coming on today. And should we just quickly go around the room because a couple of us we haven't had on for a couple of weeks. And so, yeah, can we start off with you, Dora?
G'day, mate. Hey, guys. I'm Dora. I'm here. I'm in bed.
She's here. She's
I'm
in
in
bed.
She's
We're
not
going to
on
hear
the
all
beach.
about that.
Stay tuned.
Awesome. Brenda.
Hi, I'm Brenda, and I haven't been able to be here in a couple of weeks, but I'm glad to be back live with you girls, and just catching up is going to be a fun night, I think.
Yeah, nice one. We're on you, Mrs. Paula.
Oh, we're on me. I thought
Yeah,
we
we're
were
on
on
you.
Brenda. Hello, I'm Paula, and I'm excited to be here. I love Friday night with my friends. So, hello, everyone in the chat, and hello, lovely girls. Good to
Yeah.
be with you.
Hello, everybody. I'm Susan from Artfully Becoming, and I am happy to be here with everybody. Small channel chit chat, and I hope you have a good time on our show tonight.
Yeah.
I'm Allison, and I'm living life after 55 or Silent Sky story time. And it is Friday,
Yes.
and I am just delighted to be here. Did some shopping this weekend. Well, this weekend. The weekend for me starts Thursday when the estate sales start.
Mhm.
So I hit estate sales Thursday or Friday, and so yeah, been doing that.
Awesome. Awesome. And yeah, because I'm on my phone, I don't think that I can pop all. Actually, I'm going to pop, there we go. Show the comments on the stage. So hopefully this will come up for everybody, but I can't actually pop one by one on because I'm just using my phone. I've got issues with my laptop, but we'll do our best and hopefully are the comments coming up yet? Not quite yet, are they? Oh, now they are there. Hopefully they come up for everybody, people who are watching all of our streams. So, look, really what we do when we just get together and hang out, sometimes we might have a bit of a topic to talk about. Other times we're really just visiting and we want to chat with you, find out what you've been doing in your week, what's on your mind at the moment. And we just really do a bit of a chit chat and just chew the fat on YouTube, on a bit of life, all that kind of stuff. So, hello, Jackie. We're doing
So
good. How are you?
can we do the wins for the week? I want to hear about Dora's big. We've been building up to yesterday for her, last night for us, but her big walk and
Yeah,
how that went. I mean, that was huge.
absolutely.
It
Over
was.
to you. Now, have you just come off a live, Dora, like your own live? Have you
Yeah,
just
I
been
did.
living this morning?
Yeah, I have just for a little bit, just to show what the next morning feels like. So I'm
What does the next morning feel like?
mixed emotions. I've just stopped crying, so I might cry. It was very emotional, honestly. Like, guys, even I can hear it in my voice. It's been like as Alison said, like you guys have been on the journey. Like I've been living it while I train and train and train, right? And I trained because I wanted to make sure that. So, guys, if you're new, you haven't seen me, you don't even know who I am. I'm crazy. That's me, Dora. And I do these. I did a 30K challenge, well, a 30K walk, which is about 18 miles if you're from the Northern Hemisphere. Which is not easy for anyone to do on one day, in one go. Okay, just saying, putting it out there, it's not easy. I'm crazy. I did it. This is my third time I did it, and probably will go back for another. Okay, so
Come to the U.S. to do it here overnight.
yeah. So Alison, I know she's done a overnight track, which sounds amazing. And look, I'm doing it for mental health. I'm a big advocate for mental health. That's why I do it. I lost a girlfriend to mental health. And I talk about that story because sharing's caring, and mental health. Is that me in the background? I don't know.
I guess if we don't have headphones on, then we might get a bit of echo.
Is that me?
I don't hear it.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I hear you.
Yep,
fine.
yep.
It must have been me. Sorry. So yeah, look. So basically, I did a walk yesterday, but it wasn't just about the walk yesterday. It was the walk, the journey to the walk. Right. I've been doing lives most afternoons and mornings, and just to get myself to this place. Okay, I'm sorry. Is this me? I don't know.
Oh, you don't, because you don't have
I
headphones
don't
on.
hear
I
a
guess is it coming out of your laptop?
thing.
Yeah, maybe.
Do
Yeah,
I need to
you're
go get my headphones? I don't have headphones on either.
Oh, can we go back to me? I'll go get headphones
Okay.
because yeah,
We'll
it's
try
the
that. We'll
background.
try that.
Yeah,
All right.
Should I go
It's-
get
it's
headphones
minimal.
too?
I don't know. I can't hear an echo from you, I don't think.
I
Can
can't
anyone
either.
else hear an echo from Paula?
I don't
Okay,
think
well,
so.
if you start hearing
No.
one, let me know and I'll go get my earphones.
I think
Okay,
Dawn
we
might
can't
have
hear
to-
one.
Yeah, I think if you have your phone or computer up, you hear it, but nobody else does.
I could hear it.
Oh, you could hear Dora echo.
I could hear the feedback.
Oh,
I thought I
couldn't.
saw Chef. Maybe I didn't.
Oh, and Susan, if you've got other tabs open, it'll bring up your comments a few times.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, is that better? I can't hear myself now, so that's good.
Yes.
hear me?
I think there's no echo now.
Right.
Yeah, it was me. It was me. Sorry, it was me.
It's all right. It's all right. It was very.
It
It
wasn't
was very
me.
minimal from what I heard.
Hi, Heatherly.
So yeah, so basically, I'm a bit scattery today, guys, more than normal.
All good.
Yeah, look, so it's been a journey. Obviously, I've taken you guys on a training for like the last 3 weeks where I've been walking on the beach and holding a phone up and chatting to you guys. And, just sharing the journey, sharing where I walk. And, there's a lot of things that have come out of that, which is another story. But, I'm just talking about what happened yesterday. So you just got me to that place yesterday. So obviously I've been training. And the whole idea of training was so that I wouldn't be completely broken today. And I'm not broken, guys. I literally just jumped out of bed. I have a sore knee, but I would have had a sore knee if I did 10Ks.
But
So-
you're fit. You're very fit.
Yeah,
You've
look,
got
I
good
am.
fitness.
Yeah.
You
that's
actually
right.
are. Yeah, you've been caning it. Yep.
So I've got a good baseline fitness, but I did that because I didn't want to hurt the next day, which is today. So yesterday was massive. I've been lucky. All the walks I've done, all the challenges I've done, it's never been in rain. It rained its ass off yesterday.
I bet.
So can I just put you in the picture? 10 minutes into a 30-kilometer walk or 10 minutes into a 17-mile walk, it buckets down and it doesn't stop.
Mm.
So you might have a raincoat, you might have a backpack with, a rain jacket on it, but everything gets wet. I am wet down to my underwear, okay? So it's not pleasant. You're walking and this is the other thing, 5Ks in, not many miles in, there's a river crossing, okay? And it is gushing down, right? And I knew there was a river crossing, but I forgot my plastic bags. Normally we just put shopping bags on our feet and we walk across. It's gushing, it's gushing. So shopping bags are not helping. You're just getting wet. So basically, one of the girls that was with us had hiking shoes on. So she said, I'm just going to go through because I've got leather shoes on. So I used her shopping bags. I'm walking across. I poke a hole straight away. So my shoes just get wet. So I'm just like, whatever. Whatever. And it doesn't matter because it's raining anyway. So I was going to get wet anyway. It doesn't matter. So literally, the first 5Ks or, the first 3 miles, it was bucketing down. We are wet. We've got this beautiful ocean next to us. There are actually whales out there. So we saw a whale watch. We saw it jump up and breach, but we are stepping wet. You couldn't actually, I was depressed. I was miserable. I was not wanting to be there. I wasn't going to give up. I would never give up, but I wanted the day to be over. And I wasn't even 5K Ks in. That's what I'm saying. So like it was, I'm putting you into a place that it was horrible. I wasn't hurting as in I was, I'm fit. I was able to do it, but I'm wet. It's not nice to walk in rain. And look, you can't stop Mother Nature. And I guess if you put it back to mental health, you can't stop mental health. Okay. It can happen to any of us for any reasons.
Yeah.
I was feeling miserable. I was down. I was low. I couldn't even pull out positive, I couldn't even pull out my phone to do a live because I didn't even feel positive. I was just like, I just feel yuck. And these are the emotions that someone with mental health would go through. So I thought, you know what? In reflection, I only have to deal with this. Okay, I had to walk for 8 hours yesterday, guys, or maybe 9 hours. I don't even know how long. It was a long day, okay?
Yeah.
I only had to deal with that for that period of time. Someone with mental health has to deal with that for a lot longer than that. So I wore that with pride because I had to do that. I had to go through those emotions. I might be an advocate, and I've been doing this for about 4 years since my friend passed away, but I had never felt that low, that moment of, I don't want to be here. I just want to transport myself to my car and home. I wanted that day over with. And, someone that's suffering mental health would feel like that all the time. So that just put me into a bit of perspective on what I'm actually trying to bring awareness to. So I felt, I don't know if you call it pride. I don't even know the word I'm thinking about here, but I just felt, I don't know. I just felt something, that overwhelmness of like, the tears came out. That, I could do that. I could bring that to the screen. I could bring that to my Facebook pages, that I was raising funds on my personal Facebook for my friends and family. I had a goal that I wanted to set, to make $500. And I was writing the truth in my comments. I was like, my posts, like, this is shit. This is miserable. I want to give up, but I won't,
Yeah.
and, I got donations, and I woke up this morning. I made $540 to the charity. So,
Wow.
I
Good.
feel really proud that I did that. And I a lot of friends have brought, messaged me and said, thanks for doing that, and all the things, and, even my YouTube family, you guys, you guys have sent me messages and, chats and all the things, and I felt the love. And even yesterday, I did a few lives and it didn't work. A lot of the lives cut out because of different reasons. It's probably my phone was too wet because of the rain. But I took you to the live at the end where I crossed the finish line. I think, Paula, were you there? I can't remember. I don't know. It was a lot. I don't know. There was a few people there.
I didn't get to be there. No,
Okay. It's
sadly.
on the live, but look, yeah, as I said, there was a few people that were on the live, and they were like, it was so cool to watch, from where I started to where I got to. I took you on the journey, and I guess it's a story, and I guess as a YouTuber, and I always hate to say that, I'm a content creator, but I created that. It wasn't me personally, but, I somehow it all came together and it created that story. And you guys crossed the line with me, and you saw me cry. And yeah, it was a beautiful moment. So yeah,
That's awesome.
Yeah, so there's a lot there to unpack, but we don't have 5 hours, okay? So yeah, it was beautiful. I just thank everyone for the support, and I made a difference.
Yes,
and I will
you
continue
did.
to make a difference, because it's not the end. It will keep on going. So it might be the end for my friend, but it's not the end. And I think the biggest thing I want to just finish on with, tomorrow's not guaranteed for any of us. Today's, at the present, today's now. I might be talking about a friend that I've lost, but I've got friends that are alive now that need my support. So it's about, reaching out to people that are in our life now who need our support, who might not even need our support, reach out to a friend that you haven't even contacted for a while and say, how are you going? No, not how's your mental health? How are you? I haven't seen you in ages, or a family member. So if I'm just going to leave you with that, it's important to remember that it's not about just us. Many people are suffering. Life is hard for everyone, with all the things going on in the world at the moment. But we need to, it's not just about us. We have to reach out to other people. So anyway, that's me.
Yeah. And so, Dora, can people still donate to the
Yeah,
fundraising, or is it
they
closed
can,
off
they
now?
can. Oh, no, they
Is
can,
that
but I said, yeah, I haven't put it on YouTube. I don't, that's not what it's
no, no,
about.
but
Me
where is it?
personally.
No, but is there a link on your
Yes.
video descriptions?
No. Only on my personal Facebook. I've not been putting it out to you guys.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
but do you want to put your Facebook address or something maybe down just so
No,
that we
look,
can? Because,
no,
well, I mean,
because I think
aren't you?
no, because I think, look, I've had a few people reach out and say, hey, I want to donate to you on the YouTube world. I said, you know what? You donate your money to the country that you live in and to a charity in mental health. I just think that's really important. Like, I live in Australia. It's about supporting, the funds are to support the people in my country. So I just think if someone really wants to donate, and I've said them to the people, and I'll say to you guys, I don't want you to donate to my charity. I want you to donate to charity in your country, or support or volunteer or reach out to a friend. That's, yeah, as I said, it's not about, what I'm doing. It's more about what you guys can do. And if you feel inclined that you'd like to donate to me, don't do that. Donate to someone in your country or your time, or ring a friend.
How did
Yeah,
the
I
other
def-
three ladies, sorry,
No, you go, Susan.
how did the other three ladies come out? Did they finish also?
Yep. So yes, they did finish. We finished the line all holding hands, like linking arms.
Nice.
kinda
Oh
like
yeah,
going
I saw
through.
the jumping in the air.
Yeah.
picture,
So that brought us a lot of spirit by jumping, and singing. But yeah. So look, the other ladies, like 5 minutes in, 10 minutes in, should I say? One of my friends that invited me to do this walk 3 years ago, I got chucked into it because someone pulled out of it last minute, and they said, "Oh, who do you know that likes walking?" "Oh yeah, Muriara, Dora." I was, "Oh, I'd love to do that." So I jumped into it, and I've loved it ever since.
Good for you.
But she was walking. She's missed out a few years. She's back into it. She had been doing some training, not a huge lot of training, but she'd done some. This is what she said to me: "Oh shit, I've worn the wrong shoes." I said, and I'm like saying, I'm like looking at her going, "What do you mean you wore your wrong shoes?" She goes, "Oh, I was training in my hiking shoes." And I looked at her blankly like, "What the?" I said, "So you're saying you've not trained in these shoes?" "No."
Oh my
I bet her
goodness.
feet
10
are
minutes
killing
in.
her.
So let's face it, she ended up with massive blisters.
Aww,
She could hardly walk. It was horrible for her,
poor
but she did it.
thing.
She did it. So she's alive this morning. Just we
Wow.
had another girl that was dropped into it too, because her mother normally does the walk. She was told that she shouldn't walk, so she dropped her daughter into it. She's
Yes.
half our age, and she had issues also. She ended up having to get at least her legs strapped up because she had knee problems, and
Oh
she was
my.
really cold. She was not having a good time about it.
Wow.
And then the third girl, Jenny, she said to me in the chat before maybe a week out, said, "I haven't done any training. I'm just going to wing it." So I was like, "Great.
Oh
This is
my.
going to be a horrible day."
And did she finish?
She finished, but she also
Yeah.
had major issues. There were lots of Panadol and ibuprofen pops.
Really?
Oh yeah, every 4 hours they were popping stuff.
Poor thing. Was that the
so-
older
Oh my
lady?
goodness.
The older woman?
Yeah, the older ladies. Yeah. So it was horrific.
But you
um,
all finished.
We all finished together. Yeah. So we all wanted to give up at many different moments, but we finished. Yeah.
Golly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Amazing.
jumped in. I saw some of the replays. Honestly, you know what? Who did you guess that rain would come along 10 minutes after you started? Like, it all looked all
Well,
beautiful,
She
didn't
was
it?
watching the clouds at the beginning.
Yeah, I was watching the clouds. It was forecasted to rain.
Mm.
Yeah. So I mean, we obviously
But
had
10 minutes in, though.
yeah.
Gotta
I
get you one of
know.
those little bands that had the little umbrella on it you put on your head.
I know, that would have been good. That would have been smart.
But I just, you're courageous, and what a wonderful thing to do. Rain or shine, you did it, and you
Yeah.
helped the mentally ill people. And it was good that drug company did a lot of sponsorships and stuff or sponsored it, or somebody, or maybe they were helping or whatever. The one that had
Yeah.
the big thing.
Yeah, Beyond
over
Blue.
it.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
they
Beyond
do
Blue.
services. Yeah. So
So that's
were there,
wonderful, because
Yeah.
there's so many mental health in the United States. The programs have been cut back so much that there's not a lot of help, and when they have to go to a county to get help, it takes forever, and it's not a good outcome.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Every country's the same. That's right. It's just
Yeah.
horrific. Yeah. And like in today's age, it's getting worse.
It is.
So it's not getting any better, and then the funds are getting less. So it's really hard. Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you did something really positive. You know, like there's a lot of
Yeah.
people. How many people walked, Dora?
I'm not good with numbers. A lot.
No, I know. Yeah, yeah. I mean,
well,
what
the
it
thing
would
is,
have been what?
I have
you
different
think a couple of
waves.
thousand or
Yeah, there's definitely a couple of thousand. So there's
Wow.
different waves. So there's people starting at 50Ks, people starting at 30Ks,
Yes.
people starting at 20Ks, and then there was different groups of people. So there's like a half an hour gap in each wave, so they weren't all walking on top of each other.
Mm.
yeah.
But there
So
was a lot of
basically-
people there
Yeah, there was
in
a
the
lot of
beginning.
people. Yeah, there
Yeah.
was. Yeah.
And I was
Um,
thinking, I wonder how many are going to be left in the end. Because
Yeah, look,
I don't
know
think
what
I
the
could make
dropout
it.
is. I don't know what the dropout
I'd
is.
try.
Yeah, but yeah, they were there. Like
Incredible.
I saw the the Facebook page. They were there till like 8 or 9 o'clock last night, because some people that started at 50Ks, that's a long walk, obviously.
Wow.
So they would have been coming, in at dribs and drabs all night, kind of thing. Yeah.
Right.
So yeah.
Mercy.
But you got a beautiful sun-kissed face today.
Yeah.
Nice and cute there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Could be the
exactly. You
time.
do.
We all
So
want
cute,
that.
You do.
Sun-kissed face.
Thanks.
She's like, I'm feeling like crap. Thank you.
you.
Better.
So if you'd like a sun-kissed face, do a 30K walk in the rain.
Yeah, right?
Just saying.
How
My
much of
face
it? How
would
much of
look
it?
red.
How much of it do you think was on the sand in the end, Dora? Because
Oh,
I was
yeah.
quite
So-
surprised. But of course, it makes complete sense that you're on the beach and you've got to pop out, walk a little bit through the suburbs.
Yeah.
But I
so
just
interesting.
always think of Australia as being, one giant, lots and lots of giant interconnected beaches.
Well, actually, it's interesting. This year was a change, and I'm not sure it's actually a really good change, because previous years you walk north, and that's pretty much all on the beach.
Yeah.
This year it was only 17%. That's what they said in the write up. 17%. No, 17Ks on sand, and the rest 13Ks on land.
Mm-hmm.
So it was which, to be honest, wasn't bad, because with the rain, they made the sand even worse.
Yeah.
So to go on from the sand and then to to land, sand to land, it wasn't actually a bad mix, to be honest. So I didn't hate that, but in a perfect year when it was beautiful sunset, like beautiful, like skies, walking on the sand is like absolutely amazing, delicious. I said yesterday in one of my lives, I said, this is delicious, because at the end there was no rain at the end, and it was just, I was walking on perfect flat sand. It was like amazing. It was like amazing. Walking on sand is really quite nice, but when it's all sloppy and not at different levels, it's hard work.
Yeah.
So yeah, and that's when it hurts the knees.
Why
and
did
everything.
they
So, yeah.
change? Did they say why they changed?
They just wanted to change it and see just mix it up, because I guess it's been
Yeah.
going. I don't know personally, but it's been going that I know of for the last 4 years. I've done 3 years of it now, so I don't know. They might have just wanted to do a change just for something different. But I don't know. I really don't know, because they've used the same areas that they do this the other way around anyway. So I'm not sure. I hope they
Yeah.
change it back. Yeah, there's been a lot of bitching about it because people didn't really love it. So just saying. So yeah,
Yeah.
hopefully they'll change it back next year. We'll see. But look,
Yeah.
if it wasn't raining, I probably would have loved that walk. I've done that walk before in a different way. For another walk I do, it's a 35K walk. It's called the Bloody Long Walk, for a different charity. And it's mainly not on sand, it's on paths. But so I've done part of that walk already before. But doing a mix of the sand and the track, it wasn't bad. It's just the rain. It was
No.
just, it wasn't nice.
Yeah,
It didn't
yeah,
make it nice. Yeah.
Does any sand get into your shoes being on the
Oh, yeah.
sand?
I had sand. I have my shoes have got holes in them, so they just get sand in them. Yeah. So there was
Because
sand everywhere.
that can cause problems, can't it? Like
It can,
blisters and
but-
rubbing and
But that's why I was training, because I knew what socks there were some days I wore these socks and said, mental note, don't wear those socks on the day. So,
Mm.
I trained with the one shoes I was going to use, and the socks, I knew what socks would be good. And I wore the same socks all day, no problems. Because
You know
I'd
what? That's
practiced them.
that's inspirational. You've worn holes in your shoes. The amount of exercise that you do.
Like,
Well,
right.
air conditioned for the feet.
No, they were actually the shoes have got the actual China shoes, and they've actually got the permanent holes in them.
Oh,
Oh,
for
they're
the rain,
supposed
for when
to
they
be
get
there.
wet.
Yeah, they're supposed to be there. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
we thought,
perfect.
we thought you wore them out.
Tan shoes. Yeah, they're not completely in covered. Yeah.
Mm.
So I knew they would get sand in, and it was fine.
Yeah. Nice
Has
one.
anyone else
Oh,
here done
amazing.
5
What about
Ks
everyone
or
else?
longer?
What about you, Alison? You've been popping in and out. What's happening over at your place?
Hey, Connie.
Not much.
Not much.
No.
I feel like
You've been doing
anything I
some.
can say tonight is going to be not very momentous in light of the fact that Dora walked 30 kilometers. I didn't do much.
While we took our naps
And
and
then we took
got up at
nap,
8.
washed some dishes. Yeah, made some tacos. Took a walk, but only like a 20-minute
What
walk.
am I going to eat
Yeah.
now?
Yeah, we're staying
Sorry.
home eating and watching
I'm gonna
Dora
kill
do her lives on the
Yes.
beach.
That's right. That's
Yeah,
right.
thanks, friends. Thanks, friends.
I'm streaming in front of my window, and Lewis pops up at the window, and I think, intruder. And I just
That's
screamed
right.
out loud, and I am so sorry. He makes me so mad sometimes. He's
Oh,
nothing but a
no.
joker.
Literally, do you
Oh
mean
my
literally just now
God.
he's walked past your window?
You didn't hear
giving
me
you a fright.
yell?
I didn't.
Oh
I
my
didn't.
God. Well,
I
I'm
didn't
glad.
hear you yell.
I'm glad it didn't. Oh my gosh. I'm looking
So
to
I
make
was
sure my mic
wondering,
is on.
has anybody else here ever done like a 5K or longer, like over age 40?
Alison has.
No.
No?
Do you mean,
No.
so did you say 5 kilometers or more?
Yeah, or longer. I'm considering doing my first 5K this summer.
Oh, do it.
I have a friend who had colon cancer, and she's a big advocate for doing things like that now. She lives in Florida, but she comes up here. She was my neighbor, and I graduated high school with her. And so now she's a survivor, 5-year survivor, I think now. And she was diagnosed with stage 4. So that was a really good
Wow.
recovery. And she does a 5K up here every year. And this was the first year I was considering doing that. And my husband and I do a lot of hikes, so I think I could handle a 5K. That's not too bad.
Do
Yeah,
it. And
yeah,
look,
yeah.
that'd be
considering
great for her
doing
to have you walk with her.
Yeah, and I'm
love
really
that.
good friends with her and her sister, and I know their whole family. So I was considering doing that this year. It's next month sometime.
That'd be awesome.
cool.
That's
Yeah,
a great trip.
That's great. To practice, make sure your shoes and all the things are right
Yeah,
before the day.
yep.
Yeah, just saying.
Hey, girl,
Because
dad, glad you're here.
Hey, girl, Dad.
Hello.
And
Girl,
hey,
Dad.
Heather and Jana.
Mhm.
Yeah, so how long would a 5K, does 5Ks take about, I don't know, is it 45 minutes or something? Is it,
I don't
what
know.
might that
Depends how
take,
fast you
Dora?
walk. Depends
Yeah.
how fast you walk, just saying. So if you walk my speed, I'm a pretty fast walker. But again, it depends on the terrain. Like, if is it on sand? Is it on, grass? Is it on a track? If it's raining,
Does it have hills?
yeah, it have hills. So yeah, look, it can take you an hour. It could take you normally, like those kind of charities, like when you do those things, they make it fun. So like, it's not about being fast. It's about, having fun, having a chat with people, talking to strangers next to you. Yeah, they have different stations, like they'll have a water station. You have a chat with those people and they give you fruit and stuff like that. So there's many things. So it's not a race. It's always like kind of just
No,
like to
That's it.
experience it. Yeah. So it normally take about 90 minutes. I normally do a
90.
9K and it
yes.
could take about 90
okay.
minutes. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you say 90 minutes for 5Ks or 90 minutes for 9Ks for you?
I would say 90 minutes for 5Ks just because of the slowness of just enjoying it. Toilet breaks. You
Yes.
got to line up for toilets. That's the other thing.
Yeah.
Most people want to go to the toilet at the same time and they'll be lining up for toilets. So yeah, it's not a hurry. It's not a rush. It's just enjoy the moment. you know, what you're there for.
Do you know what? I have to say, Australia and Australians do things really well, like events and things like that. Do you know what I mean? I can just totally
You don't do them in New
imagine.
Zealand?
Oh yeah, we do. Like we've done like overnight cancer. I've done one of them like Relay for Life. You know what I mean? Where
Yeah.
everyone just goes and like you've got your own tents and all that kind of stuff. So I've done something like that, and everyone's doing a 24 hours. You know what I mean? You're walking and you're in
Mhm.
teams and work teams and friend teams and
Yeah.
things. But I'm just saying that I know what you mean. That I just think Australians do things well. Like I
Oh,
can just
okay.
imagine, as you say, this event. You've just got lots of I don't know. I just think from years ago, first starting to travel in Australia, just the fact that like you guys were doing sort of contactless check-in and out of hotels, like I don't
Yeah.
even know if we do that here so much now, even in New Zealand, you know what I mean? But you guys just always do things well, I think,
Oh, okay. That's good feedback.
Yeah,
Because,
yeah, yeah,
sometimes when
yeah,
you live in
yeah.
a country, you don't actually know that stuff because you take it for granted.
Hey, do the fish know it's in water? No, exactly. You know what I mean? Like
Exactly. Yeah.
seriously, yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
cool.
you're our
Yeah.
big brother and sister, and I don't know, you've just always like,
Yeah.
like for example, you just go and build stuff and you build tunnels and you build roads and things, whereas we all spend, $12 million like talking about this little flyover just around the Basin Reserve, a cricket pitch in the middle of Wellington City, and then it comes down to a councillor vote and it'll be like 5-3. Sorry, we're not doing it, or whatever. Do you know what I mean? Whereas
Mhm.
in Australia, you guys just do stuff and you put lots of artwork on your tunnels and I don't know. It's just a much bigger country, totally different ball game. But yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. I do feel very grateful that I live in this country.
it's a beautiful country. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So what more about you, Brenda? We haven't seen you in a long time. You've been busy with family and
Oh yeah,
working on
my
your
sister
property.
and my 11-year-old nephew visited from New Hampshire for almost a week, and she homeschools him. And we live in a really rich historical place. The Revolutionary War happened here. The French and Indian War happened here. Last of the Mohegans, the Cooper's Cave, all that stuff was here. So every time they come, we do a lot of field trips to give him his social studies, homeschool stuff. So
Schooling, yeah.
we went to like Fort William Henry on Lake George, which was the site for French and Indian War and Revolutionary War. We took him to Howe Caverns, which is underground caverns. I'm doing videos on all these when I can catch up with life. And yeah, I took myself out yesterday. That video is coming out in a couple hours. I took myself on a day trip to a really cool bookstore. I've never seen a bookstore this big. So I filmed it and just had a day to
Wow.
myself to recover from the week with my ADHD nephew. And, my sister and I are kind of a little bit probably that too. So it was a busy week. It was a very busy week, but it was
Yeah.
fun. We did all the things I've showed so far. We've done mini golf. We did all the things. And I'm really trying to still enjoy this vacation and make sure I do some relaxing at the bookstore. I bought books. I'm trying to read physical books as well as my audiobook, because my audiobooks I only read when I'm multitasking, when I'm driving, when I'm cooking, when I'm doing things. But physical books, you're forced to sit still. So I'm trying to do a little bit of that. And
Tell us one of the books you're reading, Brenda.
Right now I'm reading this one.
Boldly go.
Boldly Go.
Boldly Go.
Thank
William
you.
Shatner. William
Captain
Shatner.
Kirk.
Wow.
I
I love him.
So yeah, I'm a nerd and I'm a Trekkie, and I'm going to go to it, but in Ticonderoga, which is a little ways from here, there is the Star Trek Museum, and I was a little bummed that I didn't get tickets on the last weekend of June. William Shatner was here at that thing, and I didn't get tickets for it. It's like an hour from my house. But yeah, I read memoirs and biographies, and if I don't read a memoir or biography, I'm really reading nonfiction. I love mysteries on TV. I like, crime things on TV, but I don't read that kind of stuff. So I bought that book. I bought Jeff Goldblum and Connie Chung, all memoirs. So I kind of like
I bet Connie
entertaining.
Chung is good.
Yeah, I'll read. Those are my physical books. But yeah, so I've been taking care of my dad a lot, going over there. My dad has dementia and my mom has her own physical limitations, and she's the primary caregiver. So I like to give her a break. She went for a haircut today, so I hung out with Dad. So I'm keeping busy, and I can't even believe how fast summer's going. Susan, yours is going faster than mine because you have to go back sooner. But I'm just trying to enjoy everything. Back to the mental health topic from Dora. Today, I had a friend that asked if I would go out to breakfast with her. Her daughter is having a lot of problems, and it spills over to my friend, and she's having trouble figuring out how to deal with her daughter. And, you know, they're getting her some different kind of therapy now. She's going to get some outpatient intensive stuff. You know, she's having trouble with that. So I just went to breakfast just to let her vent and give her an outlet and get her out of the house a little bit.
That's nice.
So, yeah.
That's
awesome.
That's the friend that doesn't know I'm doing a YouTube channel. I did tell my sister while she was here.
I thought you were going to tell her.
No, I'm working on it. Maybe if I hit 1,000, I'll tell her. But my sister was kind of like, why are you videoing so much? Because I used to take a lot of pictures, but now I'm taking videos.
Yeah.
And I said, well, that's all right. You can still talk. Don't worry about it, because I voice over.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. You just go about your life. And,
yeah, exactly.
you know, I videoed all
Unless
the
I get
dogs.
something funny for the bloopers.
And then she's just like, well, don't get me in it. I said, no, I'm not going to film you. And she's like, well, can I still talk to you? And I said, sure, because my style is more, because I edit a lot. I don't talk while I'm doing it because it wouldn't flow. So I say, no, I mute all the talking. Then I had to tell her.
We're good, yeah.
Why. So she was very supportive, which, you know, is one thing you worry about with your friends and family, being supportive or making fun of you or something. But she was very supportive, and we watched a few of my videos, and she kind of likes it because then she can see what I'm doing and whatever. So she became a new subscriber, and
Wonderful.
yeah, she's
Was
been
this
a
your
lot.
sister?
My sister, yeah.
Oh, so
Brenda,
you told
why-
her about YouTube.
I did tell her.
Yeah,
Why
that's
aren't
right.
you telling
Okay.
people,
Yeah,
Brenda?
yeah.
What?
Why aren't you telling people about your YouTube?
Well, my husband and son know now. At first, I didn't tell them.
Surprise!
Well,
You're on the screen.
because when I first started, and you follow the gurus, they were saying,
Yeah.
you know, don't tell.
Yeah.
But others were
They'll
saying,
make
oh,
you
tell
out, blah,
everybody,
blah,
get
blah.
subscribers. And then they were saying, you know, those are not the subscribers you want, that they're just your friends, and, you know, you want the algorithm, all that stuff. So then I just started following the ones that said, you know what, don't tell them, because you don't want fake subscribers, you don't want views that aren't real views or whatever. But I kind of didn't do it before they said that. I wasn't doing it because I didn't want to be held accountable by my friends. I didn't want to feel like I'm letting them down, or I didn't want to have to hold to the standards that they might, you know, whatever. I just didn't want.
Yeah.
to-
You're new. You're a beginner at it.
Yeah.
Initially.
So
We're
now, okay, now I brought my husband in on it. Same reason, you know, I'm videoing everywhere we go now all of a sudden. And, but now it's good because he's kind of helping me. He'll talk about, hey, do you want to go here? That would probably be good content for you. And so that's been helpful. And my son, he's 30, and I brought him in on it because he's my tech guy. So, you know, he's been helpful with that. And they've both been very supportive. My sister was supportive. My friend, I think she'll be supportive, but she'll roll her eyes and go, you want more to do? What are you adding to your life for? Don't you have enough to do? And but I'm doing it. I love the creative part. I've always been into photography and videoing, and I love this creative part of editing and adding music, and just, you know, doing things for the sake of content is just kind of fun. But actually, I haven't done anything additional in my life to add to content. I'm just videoing the stuff that I do anyway. I'm always busy. I'm just always on the go.
Nice little
and,
tours and places you
the
go.
places I go now, I'm just videoing and sharing here instead of Facebook. People on Facebook probably think I dropped off the earth because I don't even.
I know, mine too.
I used to post
Yeah.
everything I did there. Now I don't. Now every once in a while I'm like, oh, I should throw them a bone, and I am still alive, and oh look, I went here. But no, now I do it all differently.
proof of life bone.
Yeah. I shared something recently just on Facebook to throw it out there. Probably my garden, something with my garden. But yeah, so I just like the creative aspect of it. And I think I'll tell the one friend that I'm not telling, I don't know, probably after I can say, oh, look, I have 1,000 subscribers. This is, you know, a milestone or whatever. I don't know. I still think she might roll her eyes and say, "Oh my God, you got enough to do." But it's really not adding to my work too much because I like what I'm doing. You know, it's that thing. If you like what you're doing, it's not work. Creative outlet for me. All right, I've been chatty. Somebody else.
Hello, Reva.
On that topic, sorry,
Hey, Reva.
reveals.
on that topic, guys, I wouldn't mind. I'll be like interesting about what Brenda said about not telling our friends about our YouTube, and like I have heard that said by the gurus that don't tell your friends, don't share your link to your friends to go watch your video because that's a fake view, blah blah blah. And then other people say, oh yeah, it's okay. So like you can't win, you can't like Paula says in her videos, like you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. With like the advice that you get from the gurus, just do what you want to do. But it's interesting. I just really wanted to know going around. Like I'll just share with my YouTube experience. Like when I first started, like you have zero people to start with, and you share these videos, and no one's watching, right? Because you've got no one watching. And then of course, I shared it to my Facebook. I'm like, people will watch. People want to see what I'm up to. No, not really. Some people did. Like I got a few views, but like people aren't that interested. They, people are busy being busy. They don't want to watch a 40-minute video, Dora, on you going camping. Like what the, like they don't give a shit. Sorry, but it's not personal. They don't want to like go from Facebook to another link somewhere else to watch what's going on with you, and then you ramble about something for 40 minutes. So it's not personal. So and like it's not when you're first starting out. It is personal. You're like, oh my God, none of my friends want to watch me. And I made a joke. My partner doesn't even want to watch me. Like
No,
he doesn't
I
give a
mean, like,
shit.
yeah.
He does the trip with me. Well, I don't want to watch
Right.
it. I did it. I don't want to release it
doesn't watch
twice.
mine.
So
And
it's
only
quite
one of my
interesting.
3 kids really watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I look, I think it's kind of funny. Like, so I'm not having fun at you, Brenda, but like, I do think it's kind of funny that our family don't give a shit.
Right.
I mean,
Right.
I don't hide it from them, but I also feel stupid sometimes going, like, this is an example yesterday. I'm like, to the 3 people I was walking with, they're more probably my acquaintances than my friends, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I said to them, hey, guys, just want to know, and I felt so stupid saying this. And this is me saying it, right? Sorry, like, do you mind? I have a YouTube channel and I like to go live. Do you mind if I accidentally put you, if you're in the frame? Like I don't have to frame you, but I'm not going to put it in your face either. But, if you don't want that to happen, I can make sure you're not ever in the frame. And they're like, no, that's fine. No, I don't care. But I had to do that individually to everyone because I had to make sure that they're okay with it. And, but I also felt stupid saying it, like, I'm a YouTuber and I'm going to go live. But that's me. That's how I feel sometimes.
Well, if you watch Rob the Maritimer, his last video, he actually said, people don't care. People don't care about you. They don't, I mean, and he said it nicely, but it's just like, yeah, people.
They're doing them.
He and some of the other people, I'm rethinking a lot of what I'm doing because I'm still new at this. So this is the direction I went. And I know, Susan, you kind of changed direction. And Paula, you're going another direction in addition. It's just like we're all evolving. Mm-hmm. And one of the things I need to do is follow some of the new, I don't know if they're gurus, but a lot of people are saying, put my face back out there. My face hasn't been on all my thumbnails. And so if you're just scrolling around, nobody's going to realize it's from me necessarily and click on it if I'm not consistent. Right. So I want to work on consistency and, what's the word Tracy just used? Consistency and something. But yeah, so I'm going to be rethinking my thumbnails, and I'm going to be working on adding things in my descriptions and just trying to kind of jump up a little notch from where I've been since I've kind of gotten comfortable. But I need to kind of make the next little move.
Yeah. So I've just got Reva's got here creative burnout, spirit of perfectionist, and emotional roller coasters, like for creators.
Mm.
I'll just share something else that I've realized with about sharing with friends, because obviously your friends are your friends and your family. They're going to love you regardless of what you do online. So like what Reva's saying is like, yeah, don't let that determine, where you are on Facebook, because it doesn't really matter, But I think I've realized really in the last couple of months with just doing lives is, and people have said this to me. So I've not learned it. People have said it to me, and I've gone, oh yeah, that does, light bulb moment. Is that when you actually like what you share online with the edits and all that stuff, like whether you do it like no edits or you like really good edits, you're blocking out your own personality. So when you're on live, you can't hide that. That's what you are, raw, uncut. What comes out comes out. And I've noticed that by doing lives, I've actually grown. And I'm not going to continue doing lives like I have been. That's manic. But what I've noticed is that people have said to me, we've actually got to know you on a personal level, like not just about, what I was walking for, but like, just about what I was, the rambles we were having and like about me personally. So it was kind of nice. So it's interesting so sometimes when you actually share who you really are, opposed to the edits that we do, people they like you when they get to know you better. So you become, like I think Reva said, you're trying to get fans, I guess. Like you are trying to build a community of people that actually want to know you and follow what you do, and buy into what's going on in your life because they got to know you on a different level. So anyway, that's my 2 cents.
Yeah.
So just for anyone who can't see Reva's comment, she's saying, find friends to share with. Don't let the analytics determine your happiness. Just keep creating regardless of who is or isn't watching or subbing. Organize your content. Yeah, and she agrees with Rob. Yeah, and the whole thing, like, our family doesn't like really care. That's that whole spotlight effect thing, isn't it? It's like, I just think to myself that our families like enable us. They they help us, support us, and everything to have the time that we've got. Like while we're making content, we're not cooking meals or doing some helpful things, to keep the household going and all of those kinds of things. So it's like, I don't know. I never want or need my family to watch any of my videos. I really don't, because if they did watch it, I just know that they wouldn't watch to the end anyway. So I just don't even, it's not even a topic. I don't want them to like, oh, can you go and watch my video or anything like that. I think on my very first channel, I might have thought, oh, can someone go and like do a watch all the way through because it might help. But in the grand scheme of things, if you've got 2 people in your family that might be like watching your video to the end, but then they're not watching the video for, you know what I mean? It's like, it's peanuts, isn't it? Like begging your family to watch your content. It's just not worth it. Yeah. I don't even go there. Yeah. Reva's saying she doesn't invite or ask family either.
My family watches my dog shorts because they all love Rambo. So whenever I do a Rambo short, I do send that to my 2 sisters and my nephew and one of our best friends and my brother-in-law, because Rambo has quite a following.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't send them any of the Hilda Joy stuff or the Paula stuff, just the Rambo stuff.
Yeah.
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 Hello, Farm Cow.
Hey Craig. So we've been talking about the popularity of our pet videos. Like Susan, like you and I have been chatting a little bit about each other's shorts and things like that. So how are you finding, your dogs, their videos? Like they seem to hit really, really well.
Yeah, he always gets the wins.
Yes.
And I'm sitting there, I've got like 2 videos I need to do with him that I've been thinking about doing. So it's like you're thinking about what you're going to do and then what your dog's going to do.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
he always gets high views with his shorts. So yeah.
Helps when they're really cute.
Fun. It's fun.
So does Gunny have an ear infection, or is he over that?
He does.
Oh.
And I just remembered I need to go give him his medicine. So I might have to just turn the camera off and go do that. But
How many pills does he have left to go?
it's ear drops. So 10 days of ear
ear
drops, both ears, 4 drops in each side. So we
Oh.
have to hold him still so that he doesn't shake it out right away. And
Yeah.
rub his ear so to get down in there. And
How did you know he had an ear infection?
because he kept rubbing his ear up on the couch and
Oh.
rubbing it on my leg. It didn't
Oh.
smell or anything because I smelled it. But then he'd scratch and start whining. So I looked at it and I cleaned his ears out, which I don't use a liquid cleaner because last time I did that, his ears got real red. And so I use a it's like it doesn't have any fragrances or anything like that. I've got the wipes and I cleaned them out and everything, but it just got worse. So plus we just changed his dog food to adult dog food. And I wonder if he's having a little bit of allergy like our other little dog had to dog foods, because ever since then it started. So I don't know.
Do you still make it part of his dog food homemade?
I make only Barkley's dog food homemade.
Oh,
but
just Barkley.
Gunny gets some of it. If Barkley doesn't eat all of it, Gunny comes up and cleans up.
Okay.
But I
So
think
do you
it'd be
mainly
probably
have-
too expensive to make them both.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Do you mainly have Gunny on your shorts, Susan?
What's that?
Is it mainly Gunny that you have on your shorts?
Mostly it's Gunny. I don't do too many
Yeah.
shorts. I've got a couple. I mean, I did the Get
Yeah.
to Know Me one, and I'm gonna there'll be more shorts coming because I did a video today, and I'll be doing some progress shorts in that. So
Lily says Lily has a feral cat from under her building from a trap. Her name is Peggy June. What a cute name, Peggy June. She has 3 legs and half a tail.
Aw,
Oh, I'm so
That's
glad you
cute.
have her, Lily.
that is
I only have Rambo. I guess I could run over to the neighbors and maybe borrow their cat. I want to do
Karen,
something.
Mom
animal?
has a feral cat that she feeds every night, and he comes at the same time every day, hops up on the rail because he knows it's dinner time, and she'll go out and feed him.
Oh.
Yeah.
We used to have cats, but when our cats passed away, we changed back to dog people. We've
Yeah,
been
I
dog
like
people, cat
cats.
people, dog people, cat people. I love cats and I love dogs both. We
Karen?
think Rainbow wants to be the only pet. So,
Karen, do you have any animals
No, I don't.
other than your children? Sorry, I mean not your children.
Exactly. Do you, Dora?
Have children? No, thank God.
No, cats or dogs.
No, I'm a dog lover, but I don't have a dog anymore. He passed away recently.
oh,
But we
sorry.
have chickens. We have
Oh, chickens.
Oh, nice.
So we've got 5 chickens, 1 blind chicken and 4 chickens, and 1 little quail.
Ah, neat.
They're running around
Oh,
our
how
backyard.
cute.
Do you eat quail eggs?
I love quail eggs. They're so tasty. Have you tried one?
No, I haven't.
They're really good. They're really good. They're only small, so they're you want to save them up, but they're really good. Yeah.
Nice.
So we have 1, and she actually gives us an egg once a day, but not through winter.
Yeah.
So it's obviously winter down here, and yeah, chickens don't like to lay in cold weather. So,
Oh.
but yeah, when it gets warmed up, we get a good decent this quails are like this size, and her eggs like this size. You're like, how the
man.
hell does that come out of your
Wow.
body?
Ouch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. I'm like, where does it come from? Yeah, anyway.
That sounds uncomfortable.
Yeah, I know. I look sometimes
Yeah.
I go, you poor thing. Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, I have been thinking about doing some chicken content because chickens are so funny.
Oh, yeah,
so
they are
funny.
awesome.
I watched some channel called, I think it's called Chicken Explorers, and they show their like roosters are funny. We're not in suburbia, you're not allowed to have roosters, and roosters are dead set. They're so funny. They're weird animals. So yeah, it's quite interesting.
Why are they? Why? So you're not allowed them because are they the ones that do
They-
the big cock-a-doodle-doo?
Cock-a-doodle-doo. They crow at like 4 a.m. in the morning. They would drive you
Right.
absolutely nuts. So if I stay at my mum's, so my mum has a farm, and you hear them. They're like crowing at like 4 a.m. in the morning, and you're like, shut the. So can you imagine? the neighbours
Shut the bag of expensive mandarin
Yeah.
yeah.
Right.
So, but like that's part of on a farm. That's part of like the landscape that you're hearing them crow kind of thing. But so we actually had chickens can actually change sexes. I don't know if you knew that, but they can change.
Gosh.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so that would suck because you get like our chickens are kind of like our little they're little dogs. They're the size of dogs, so they become part of the family. So if they change sex, we'd have to get rid of it. So
Wow.
like don't have a sex change. But we had
How
a
does that
little
happen?
chicken.
How
Sorry,
does it happen? How
I
does
don't
it
know the
happen?
I don't know the dynamics of it, but
Okay. Well, we'd
they
like
just
you to
start.
go away and
We're gonna
research
have to
after
ask
this
Nona
and bring it
Grace
back to the
about
next
that.
I
one,
don't. You
please.
know what they say? Don't research things or don't look up things that you don't want to happen. So I'm not looking it up.
Oh, okay, okay,
Okay.
okay. It just brings
But
it into your life. It's like manifesting. If you Google
yeah,
it, you're
exactly.
manifesting it.
That's right. So I'm not
Okay,
touching it.
okay,
Not
good tip.
touching it.
That's the
Not
that's the
touching it.
takeaway today, ladies. What are the
Yeah.
takeaways?
Yeah.
Yes.
So start googling, like, you know, how to get rich, or how to get to. I want to go to Tomorrowland. Yeah, all these things that you want to bring into your life. Yeah.
How to finally
Yes,
get
okay.
1,000 subscribers. I'm going to Google that and manifest that into my life.
You'll also then get all the people that send you the messages like, "Oh, you've got a great channel,
Oh,
Paula,
Lord, yes.
but
But I think you could do better with
yeah,
my help.
Yes, so many of those.
I'm playing with one at the moment." I said in their comments, I said, "Oh, thank you very much. I've loved some free help," and I haven't heard from them since.
Oh, that's brilliant. I'm going to
Yeah.
try that.
Use that one. Use that one.
Oh my gosh.
That is
Yeah.
hilarious. Does
Yeah.
anybody ever actually respond in the affirmative to those people? I mean, they just keep trying and trying. You think surely they must get someone on the hook
I'm
eventually.
sure they do. I'm sure they do, and
Okay,
I'm sure
okay.
some of them are
I did.
legitimate.
So I've done
Karen
like some
has.
block or some spam, and then I tried like I thought, you know what, this particular day I must have just been feeling a little bit grumpy. So I said F off creep, like the actual words, right? And I hit send. Just to see what happened, just to see if it was like a big machine or like a bot thing or whatever. And then I got this reply going, "Oh my, I did not expect that from a madam like you and a lady like you, and these are
Dear.
really foul words."
I always
and
use the
stuff."
word dear.
Oh, my
Yeah,
heavens.
yeah. I know. It was literally
That's
just,
like when
I just
Lewis
thought,
gets
oh, I'll just, yeah.
when Lewis gets a spam call, he'll talk to him, and then Lewis will go, "Do you like fishing?" And they're like, "Oh yeah, I love the fish." He goes, "Well, we ought to go fishing sometimes." And he goes, "Since you're calling me fishing," and like he just carries on a conversation. Then he says, "Look, I know what the heck this is. Get out of here." But he'll talk crap to him. It's funny.
Yeah.
I still get some of those that say subscribed and waiting. And I thought that was
Oh,
just
yeah.
like for a little while and they stopped
Yes.
doing it, but they're still doing that.
They're
Yeah.
still doing it.
Yeah.
Yes. Subscribed and waiting. Yes.
You're going to
I
wait
was
a long
talking about
time.
talking about manifesting things. So the other day when Alison, or maybe a couple of weeks ago, when Alison said that she was selling the gold,
Mm-hmm.
and she sold the gold teeth, you know, and she
Yes.
said, "Oh, gold prices are really up right now. We
Mhm.
sold some jewelry and things like that." So that was like on that day. And then I think I was particularly cold one night. It must have been that same night or the night after. So then I was in bed and I was looking up, like, why am I cold and blah, 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 as I've got my electric blanket on my bed. And I'm lying there. And then I had this dream about losing my teeth. And then in the morning, and then I'm reading about loss and all this sort of thing, and then I like thought, oh, I'm just actually going to, yes. I was like then Googling, like, what does it mean? I mean, it's silly, right? Like, you just lie around and Google your life away.
They
Like,
do have books
but it would have
about
been all about,
dreams.
it would have been all
explain
about
them.
like Alison selling the teeth and all of that.
Yes.
I'll tell you a random yuck story. It's kind of funny. I don't know why I'm going to tell you, but anyway, my father-in-law, he's passed away now, but he used to work at a crematorium, and when people are burnt, they actually collect the teeth, the gold bits. Yeah,
Oh,
That's
interesting, because of
Ew.
course that doesn't burn, does it?
yeah, yeah,
It doesn't
Ew.
burn? No, right.
yeah. So there's like, yeah, they collect that stuff.
Ew.
And what do they do with it? They just, it's sort of like that they then own it, I guess, in the
Yeah,
end.
they do. They own it, and then they obviously, gold's cheap. Like gold's good price at the
They
moment.
might
Let's
have
chuck
to,
her in.
yeah, they might have
Yeah.
to hold it for a certain amount of days, and if no one claims it, then they'll probably whatever
Yeah,
it is.
But yeah, I was kind of like, ugh. So when Alison said that, that's what I thought. I was like, oh, don't think about that. Don't think about that. Don't think about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Deb
Now I'm
and
thinking about
Mike are
our
in the chat.
Oh my gosh. I just commented and it came out 4 times.
Well, that'll be
Hey.
because you've got other tabs open.
Hi,
I don't have
Deb.
other
You
tab.
need
What
to-
I just did is I went to comment, and it was the first time I tried tonight, and it said sign into YouTube in order to comment. So I did all that, and then it said, okay, you can comment. So I just said, hi, Deb. And I look
Look.
really excited to see her because I said it 4 times.
Deb
I
is
am
going to
excited
feel
to see you.
very welcome.
But I will refrain from
Oh,
commenting
so-
now because of that.
No, I think so you have no other tabs open on your computer?
No other tabs open. And I had this problem another live.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
I just need to
Interesting.
not comment. I don't know.
Because I think Peter or someone, yeah, it's annoying. It's annoying. Jana's saying losing teeth in a dream may be an indication of a personal loss. Exactly. That ending a job or all of that. I know. But also I think it was because we'd been talking with Alison, and Alison was talking about selling the
Yeah.
teeth. You know?
Yes.
Like it's just your brain, isn't it? Is it our brains like doing the filing cabinet sorting
Yes.
out in our sleep?
Yeah, Allison's discussion left a little bit of a something in your brain, and then
Yeah.
it went back in your. You got it again for your dream, I guess.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
recollect- you
What is it?
recollect-
Subconscious something?
Subconscious, thank you. Yeah, the
So
former
Deb,
counselor here can't think of the right words. Oh.
So Deb and Mike, have you been doing some trekking lately? Tell us about a little bit about where your last trek was.
They are always trekking.
Yeah, they just did a waterfall one that was really beautiful.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Yeah. I love
And then they
water-
had the short with the bear.
Oh, yes.
That was too close. That
was
bear
Wow.
was too close to Deb and Mike, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And they did the bicycle ride. They rode 24 miles a day for 2 days.
Yeah.
And I call them the healthiest hearts on YouTube.
Wow.
Okay, bye, Lily. Thanks for coming.
I'd have to have
Thanks
a
for
electric
coming,
bike.
Lily. So have you? But did you buy an electric bike?
Yeah, I
Susan?
have
Did you?
one. If I was
You've
going to go
got
on
one.
that long of a trip, it'd definitely be on that one.
Yeah. So
But
have you did
I
you get a
haven't
bit of
got.
an injury from your bike?
We're gonna definitely. Well, I hurt my knee, and then it's feeling
it.
a lot better. So, Lewis is just. I just want to ride when Lewis is riding because if something happens, until I get really good and used to it. But anyways, I have
Yeah.
neglected it. I'm, just being honest. I've neglected it because of my knee. And now that it's better, I really need to go get on it. But there's nowhere to ride around here. We'll have to take them down the road. And I don't want to go by myself down the road to the neighborhood that's kind of maybe not even a half mile away. So we live on a highway. So I don't, that's why I'm a little scared of it.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
So
off
what
of a
about
highway or main road.
Oh, but are there places that would you need to drive your bike in your Jeep? Would you need to drive your bikes somewhere to be in a nicer area, safer place to
if Lewis
bike?
is with me, we'll ride together. We could go down a dirt road and, in South Carolina, you're not going to go down a dirt road as a woman, of course. I'm a little hefty, but I watch too much true crime. I'm not going anywhere
Yeah,
by
true.
myself.
Totally right. Totally right.
So I'm a big chicken, so better safe than
Yeah.
sorry. But hi,
Yeah, I feel a
Sword.
bit chicken about cycling.
Yeah, I just don't want to
So
do
what-
things do that by myself.
Yeah, no,
Chicken
I wouldn't either.
Explorers. Their source says Chicken Explorers is great. What is
So that was
Chicken?
that channel. That was the channel I was telling you about. They show their roosters and they're dead funny. Like they do a lot
Oh,
of short.
that's called Chicken Explorers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay, I
Yeah.
missed that.
Check that out because they're quite funny. Like I said,
I
the
thought I-
roosters.
I wonder if
Just
they've
like-
been on your live too before, Paula. It looks familiar.
Chicken Explorer. Who?
The source.
That's Doran. That's Doran. So he's from He's American. He's
Maybe
in
it was on
Maui.
yours.
Yeah.
I think
That's
he's
right.
been
He's a
here
cool guy.
before on the Friday Night Live.
He does lots of lives. I met him, Jazz and I met him when we were doing a 30-day challenge nearly a year ago. So we were all budding YouTubers trying to start our channels. And yeah, Doran's done really, really well. He's really good at networking and building community. So he does a lot of lives and basically just brings people in and has a chat and everyone jumps on like we guys do. And he has some guys singing sometimes and Yeah, lots of different things happen. I've gone on there and we've done dancing on the show. We did YMCA one day. That was pretty fun. So yeah. So I think Doran's like really close to getting monetized. So that's what I said. Like from a year ago, he's nearly monetized. So he's done really, really well out of doing
Nice.
lives.
Wow.
Yeah. So the source. Most people call him the source, but I just call him Doran because he's my mate, Doran. But
Yeah.
he's the source 479. The source 479.
Oh.
That's his channel.
Okay, so the source
Is Doran.
in the chat now is Doran.
Yeah. So his channel is the source 479.
Oh, so he's not the source on our chat.
Yeah. So that's the same. We're talking about the same person, but yeah, his actual
amazing.
handle.
So
His handle is
okay. So
source
the
479.
great chicken hunter is Doran that you're talking
No.
about.
He does post some stuff, but he was talking originally about the Chicken Explorers. Is
Okay,
another
but
channel that
this
we were talking
person,
about.
the source in our chat, is that Doran? No.
Yes.
Oh, is it? Oh, amazing. Oh, hello,
Yeah.
Doran. So you've
Hello, how do you
talked
spell
to Dora
Doran?
about
D-O-R-A-N?
him quite a bit.
Yeah. So DARON or DAR.
Got it. Okay,
Doran,
well
yeah, so-
done. Well done, Doran.
Yeah.
Right.
So he's done really well. And so he's close
Yeah.
to getting his thing. But yeah, obviously it's been working for him, so great. But he's all about picking other people up and getting everyone else. So he's got a whole lot of community happening there, and so a lot of his people that he's follow are also building up and getting nearly monetized. So Mel Run is part of that community too.
Yes,
we all know Mel.
yes.
Yeah. So
So Doran, what do you Doran, tell us what do you think is the secret to your success? I mean, it sounds like we've got a pretty good idea from what Dora's been telling us. She's been telling us about you for quite a while, actually, just about everything that you're doing on your channel with your lives. So do you just do lives, or do you do no long form content
he doesn't.
at all?
He does.
Yeah.
He's got rid of his
Yeah.
shorts. He said, like, I'm not doing the shorts anymore because it's not
Yeah,
where I
yeah,
want to be. So he just completely got rid of
Yeah.
them. So he does long form content. So he's just saying in the chat that he has been posting about chickens on his property.
Yes.
So he's got a bit of property there and he manages the property, and they've got some chickens there. And I think he said in the chat before he had a pig with him or something like that. So talking about animal content. Hey, Doran, show your pig and you'll get lots of content. You'll get lots of views.
This little piggy went to the market.
I saw
A
that, and
pig
I
in the beach on the
that.
Maui beach would look really cool, just saying.
And I just have a dog. I'm going to have to rent a cat, rent a pig, rent some
Yeah.
chickens. Yeah.
Yeah.
Get more
Rent
content.
rent a baby
Rent a baby. Yes.
and then give it back.
That definitely give it back.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Definitely give the baby
You
back.
got the baby.
Hey, while we're talking, guys, why don't we talk about what we're going to be posting in next week? Because I think we've got a whole lot of people here that we're obviously not partners. They don't know who we are. So how about we kind of, just tell us briefly about ourselves and what we're posting about? Because, so then we might get some new subscribers. Subscribers.
All right,
never
who wants
knew.
to go first?
Well, I will, because I rarely know what I'm going to post about until it just pops into my mind. I'm going to try to force my dog Rambo to do a couple of shorts if I can find some trending music. Chickens. And I'll probably do mostly lives other than that. I really enjoy the lives. Even though I don't have
you're washing up lives? Because you're doing two things at once
washing
then.
lives, and I like sitting on the back porch lives. Yeah, I really enjoy that.
Yeah, those are
No,
fun.
and I like starting with dishes and then going out to the back porch. So yeah. And today I bought myself a little fan that's supposed to be very quiet, so I can have that on the back porch when it's very, very hot. So yeah, I don't plan to do any decluttering anytime soon. I need to do some decluttering, but the spirit hasn't moved me lately.
No,
So
I'm
yeah.
with you. I feel you. What about your subscribers, Paula? Your subscribers are up.
Yeah.
What are you
Yeah.
up? Are you up towards the 700 now, or?
The last time I looked, I had
Last time I looked.
760.
Nice.
Oh,
But
my-
I could be
From
I could have
shorts.
640 now.
Yeah.
You know how
760.
it is.
Okay, yeah, because it doesn't show on your shorts, of course, and because does it say it does show on your lives? 760. Okay, so did
Yeah.
you get have you had a big jump in the last month, or like,
Yeah,
or are
I
you just
have. Oh,
yeah. Tell us about that.
761.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah, every time I
So
do a live, I get several subscribers.
okay, when you say
Yeah,
several, do you
And
mean
she's
like
getting good
is
watch
that
hours.
5 to
several.
10?
5 to 10.
Wow. Yep.
Yeah.
Wow. That's good.
And the one with Rambo, with the trending music, I can't remember if that was Put My Name in Yellow Heart. Yeah, the one with Rambo trending, the song She Put My Name in Yellow Hearts. That's still my biggest one. That one got
Oh,
me
wow.
22 subscribers,
Wow,
which I
nice.
thought was shocking. So yeah, that gave me a big jump.
Yep.
That is
Yeah.
awesome.
So your watch hours must be pretty good, like from all of your lives.
I don't know.
All
What
right.
depends on what pretty
Yeah.
good is.
Yeah.
I'm
But
nowhere
you
near
must see
four.
them. You must see them steadily
Yeah, they're
be
climbing.
growing.
They're climbing. Yeah, they're
Yeah.
still
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
low.
Yeah.
If you look 4,000 and me,
Oh
they're still
yeah.
down
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
they're
Yeah.
climbing.
Yeah, because
They are
off-grid
climbing.
Krista from Off-Grid Grandma, she has just hit, I think she said 2,000 watch hours.
Oh,
Wow.
wow.
So, and she's been experimenting. I watched quite a few of her. She did an experiment with quite a few shorter videos, and I watched those, and then I haven't seen her one yet where she's gone and she's doing the analytics, like how did the experiment go? But I've got a good feeling that she's probably like been really successful with those because she's done like a bunch of like 5 to 7 minutes ones. But it's been really nice to see her personality come out a little bit more. I've noticed when she's been out and about and doing some fun things in the garden. But 2,000 is a massive achievement to get to, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know who is really getting into lives is our friend Mrs. G at Heartily Happy.
Yes, yes. She's on a lot.
Yes.
Yeah, she is really into them now, and she thinks they're addictive. And last
I
night she
mean,
was on with her son and her niece, and that was a real fun one as well. So she's really enjoying the lives.
and do you know what? That is a really good way to get like camera confidence as well, going live. And I noticed that Rob mentioned that again recently too, when someone was asking him on his live. I've joined his community.
Oh,
It's my
really?
first paid
Oh,
community that I've
nice.
joined as
Nice.
well. But I'm planning to join a couple more, like
Excuse me.
with Reva. I'm not sure if Reva's still on, but I think she's got both the Join My Community on YouTube and she's got her Stan store. But I
Mhm.
will join, at least one of those. But Christy has joined a paid community. She mentioned as
Yes, I
well
saw that.
in the chat. Yep.
Excuse me.
So if you join a paid community, you get the support. I guess you get the support, and you get like tips and just general support for your content.
I think what with Rob's, he does like what he calls, they called like crew, like
Kind of
brew
like a
parties or
members
something, where he
only.
does a members only live stream. He does that. And I haven't really jumped around there and done sort of too much because I think it's like maybe US, well, it's $6 New Zealand. So maybe is that
Mhm.
US $3 to
$3.
$4 a month? Yeah, something like that, like maybe a coffee. So, but yeah, crew party. I think he calls them crew party.
Oh, okay.
Oh, neat.
But yeah, his lives are really long, right? Like 3 hours.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
He's
really?
doing 3 hours. And the funniest thing is, honestly, guys, are you noticing that people are hard out networking in his chat? Like hard out. Like, have you guys noticed that?
Yeah.
Maybe you don't think of it as networking, but I've thought of it as networking.
And his regular video
And
chat?
and his lives, like a lot of people are
Oh,
like
I don't
really
catch
super
many live.
networking and
I didn't even know he did lives.
yeah, he
Can
does
only
lives.
One or
can
two a
only
week.
the members see the live?
No, he does. No,
Was he
so
the one that
just
does
look
them
to
like
see.
Tuesday afternoons? I was never able to catch them. I think he was a Tuesday afternoon our time.
And
And
then
I
he
was
has
always
it
That
working.
could
on another
be.
night
Yeah,
today.
because it's
Really,
like
this
5
guy?
a.m. or something my time. Rob the Maritimer.
And what does
So
he talk
so
about?
he does. So I'm sure you'll know him. Are you subscribed to
Okay.
his channel, Rob the Maritimer? So he's
Check him
like
out.
on 70, like really big, like 75 maybe K Canadian guy, new is it the Maritime Islands or something?
The
He's up in
Marit-
the Maritimes.
No. Whoa, shoot. Where is he? Is he
The
in
actual area.
Nova
So he's two
Scotia?
things.
It's
A,
a-
he's a
He's
boatie.
near Nova
A, he's a
Scotia.
boatie. Yeah, Nova Scotia, but he is in like the Maritimes or something he's talked about. So it's a bit of a play on words, I think, Rob the Maritimer, because
Mhm.
I always thought it was just about him having a boat. And also he's got a lot of
Me
boating
too.
sort of like, like symbols and things. So yeah, he does 3 hours. Like I think he does like his go for about 3 hours now. And man, he works so hard on those. It must be so exhausting.
He's good, Dora. He really encourages new YouTubers and YouTubers over 40. And
I've never heard of him. I
Yeah,
don't follow him, so I'll check that out later.
he's got a lot of really
He's-
nice tips, and he's
he's
down to earth. He's really
incredible.
easy to
He
listen
is down to
to.
earth. He's
He's
real deal.
incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the real
You
deal,
don't have to be
man.
fake.
So can I
I
ask why did you join his community? What's the
Oh,
attraction?
I joined his community. So the reason why, and this is why also I'm gonna like join one of Reva's communities as well, but he's starting to like jump in on our lives as well. Do you know what I mean? Like we've done lives and he's been jumping in on them and like just really engaging in the chat. So I just think that he replies to every comment. He
Mhm.
works so hard. He said, I heard him say the other day, well, we probably all did if we saw his latest video, but he just said, like, his latest video where he was really like wagging the finger at people and saying, be a good creator, be a good, YouTuber. Don't just expect that you're going to post a video and lay back and not actually, follow
Don't
up
waste
and do the
time.
work. Yeah, don't waste time and don't expect a community to come to you if you're not going to engage with your community and actually genuinely want to help people and answer their questions and,
And he said
all of
he
that.
spends like at least another 24 hours after he
24
posts a video
hours just
answering
constantly
comments.
just
Yep.
replying to them all. And
Yep.
as he said, right now he can put that work in. Obviously, he won't always be able to, but because he comes in on our lives, like Christy, when I was on with her, I think she interviewed me and I interviewed her, and he came in because, of course, being Canadian, like so obviously, the time. But he's got a huge community. People are doing lives all the time, but he's jumps in for like half an hour and he'll chat,
Yeah, it does.
So I just thought I'd join just to sort of show some support there. And same with Reva.
Well,
I
plus
mean,
he's
Reva will
in
have
your
millions of people doing lives.
he's the type of community you need to be hooked up with because of what you're doing. So that's your niche and that's where you need to be.
Yeah, he encourages people over 40 to start YouTube channels just like
Yeah.
you. So that's perfect.
Yeah,
to
yeah,
connect.
yeah.
And I'm sure it'll lead to other people coming in and seeing you too. So that's
Yeah,
a great
yeah.
plus what you did. That is
See
really
you later, Craig. Thank you for joining. So what else? Who else is doing what this week on their channels? What content have you got lined up for us?
I'm
All
just
right,
going
I'll
to be
jump in.
catching up myself. I've been storing up so many videos from all my adventures. Like I said, I'm going to get them posted and then I'm going to spend a little time and pivot a little bit, getting a new direction for not changing, because it is what it is with me. I garden, I go places, I do things. It is kind of vloggy, and I know that's not what everybody's saying you should do, but I don't really have a way to, I don't have myself as my niche the way they were doing that. I'm 60, I'm busy, I'm sharing what I'm busy doing. It is kind of vloggy. However, I'm not doing talking heads as much as I was, and I need to again, and bring myself in. I'm still just experimenting, and everything I do each day, I try to come up with something I might be able to share. I've just been
it's
doing,
good what you're doing. And
I don't know. It's all over the place though. I sure can't be, the algorithm must be jumping all over going, there she goes. I don't know where she's today. So I
you
don't
could
know.
always add travel to your thing because that
Yeah. And
Yeah.
and I've got other ideas coming up. I had that one decluttering video that took off and the camper video that took off. We have a classic car. I'm still working on that video. Maybe I'll get other subscribers, and I'm on the verge right now. I've got 945 subscribers. I've had my watch hours for a while
I'm
now.
still waiting on that classic car video.
I know you. Well, so I asked my husband last night. I'm like, I need to know the motor. I need to know some things so that
How
I
about you
start
interview him? That's what you could do.
Oh no, he's.
He won't get on camera.
Well, I got him a little bit on the sawmill one because he was moving the sawmill, and I got him a little there.
The guys could
probably
talk
be okay.
about cars easy.
Well, yeah, he would do fine with it, but no, and he's going to get in more of them because the tractor. He's just the things I talk about are the things that we do together. So he's going to get in them eventually.
Yeah.
But so the car is coming. I've got it all edited. I got it to music, and I just have to do the voiceover. So that's kind of coming up in the near future. But I'm just going to catch up and get these things out of my camera and up and running, and then kind of figure it out. It's my summer, so I'm busy going to different places. I've got a few more places I want to go. And, even if nobody cares where I'm going, I'm keeping track of it. It's my memories as well, so that's what my next week is going to be, just getting my camera emptied out.
Yeah, and you know what, Brenda, you're doing that documenting your life thing too. Like,
Kind of,
they
yeah.
say, take your camera along with you.
Yep.
And Dee's
Well,
saying that she made a cornbread stuffing on her channel for tonight. I had a salad and
Dee,
turkey
hi,
for dinner.
Dee.
Wow, Dee,
Have you
you
all
are
been
doing so
following-
well.
Have you been following Dee's healthy kidney
Yes.
cooking
Yes,
journey?
I had
Yes.
spaghetti yesterday after watching. Was
Yes,
it
her
yesterday?
apple
The day before?
pies and her egg rolls. We love your cooking, Dee. It looks
The
fabulous.
apple pies in the air fryer. Yeah, those were good.
And the egg rolls in the air fryer. I love egg rolls. And the spaghetti with the vegetable sauce.
Uh-huh.
And the weight is just falling off of that woman.
It is.
You know,
Yeah.
Dee always says, I'm a fat chick. She's not going to be able to say that much longer. It won't work anymore, Dee. You're going to have to give
Is that the
that
name
up.
of their challenge? Their channel? Dee and Doug retired?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Her name is Denise.
Your girlfriend,
cool.
Denise.
Yep.
Yep, girlfriend Denise, but her friends
Yeah.
call her Dee.
Yep.
She's
Okay.
fabulous.
She's
Cool.
She'll always be an internal fat chick.
Well, I'm just going to jump in, guys, because I'm going to head soon because
Yeah.
I've got to go ice my knee, literally. But I just wanted to say it's interesting what Brenda was just saying about, like, getting rid of the stuff off your camera roll. So I was saying on Karen, on your live with the European ladies, I joined on a Sunday night one night. I was saying, like, my dilemma of, like, this is my first world dilemma, okay, guys? First world problems, like, having all this content on our phones and our battery packs and all the things, right? And I was saying, like, I need to get it off because I wanted to share all this stuff and stop having all these, adventures. So I'm going to be posting this week about my Ibiza trip last year, and I'm going to tie it into literally this weekend and next weekend in Belgium. There's a festival called, guys, I love dance music, electronic music. So Tomorrowland, I don't know if you've ever heard of it. It's a big, it's the biggest dance festival in the world, and it comes over the weekends of this weekend and next weekend. Like, if I wanted to go to this festival, it's going to cost me about $10,000 just for 3 days. It's that expensive, right? And I don't know if you've ever seen like a big DJ set. These are outside and they're massive, massive big sets, and they are phenomenal. Like, you should just Google it just to see what it's like. Tomorrowland. You might not like the music. I know not everyone likes electronic music. It's my jam, but people go to these shows to see this kind of like fantasy world, right? The main stage is massive. It costs millions of dollars to build. It costs you a lot of money to go to these things, right? So anyway, over the weekend, just a couple of days ago, their whole main stage burnt down.
Oh gosh.
So people, like, I was actually planning to go. So last year I was watching Tomorrowland from my bed because in Belgium it's 9 hours behind. So like 6 a.m. in the morning, it's midnight there and they're going off. So I'm like up in the morning, 6 a.m., 4 a.m. in the morning, dancing my ass off on my bed, watching Tomorrowland. So anyway, that manifest got me to go to Ibiza. So that's why I've got to start showing my Ibiza stuff, but I'm tying it in with the fact that it's playing this weekend. But yeah, this main stage burnt down 2 days out of this massive big production. Now they've got 15 other stages, mind you. It's massive, right? But their main stage has burnt down, and they're literally, what they've done, they're bulldozing the stage, and they've put a big long stage, like a big long video screen, so that you can see the DJ and all the pyro, all the stuff in the background. It doesn't look the same. So but they can't cancel it because obviously people are literally traveling there, camping there, traveling every day to the show. It's a big event. But yeah, so anyway, I just thought I'd share that with you. That's what I'm going to be posting about.
Got it. I mean, that's got to be a massive stuff up, right? Like, if someone made a mistake somewhere that the electronics,
Yeah.
or however,
Yeah. Massive.
but can people normally watch this like online? Like,
yeah, so
if you don't go there, can you watch it free normally?
Yeah, so that's what I was doing last year. I was watching it live. So before I just went on your live, I've been dancing around my bedroom watching one of my favorite DJs play live in Belgium, but in my bedroom. So how cool is that? Like, I can't go there right now, but I can watch it and dance around.
Okay,
Yeah.
we'll look forward to that. We will look forward to that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't believe you were dancing around after just having finished a 30-kilometer walk.
Yeah, I know.
The adrenaline.
Mind you, I was probably
I did it.
hopping. I was hopping a little bit on one leg.
That's so funny.
Oh,
Yeah.
you are
Good
full
for
of
you.
energy.
But it's that thing too, like that if you're really excited about something, you know what I mean? Like your brain can actually switch off a bit of like body pain and things like that.
Yeah, true.
Exactly. Yeah.
True.
All right, Dora, you go and you take care of that knee and your
Anyway,
body.
thanks,
Thank you so
Dora.
much for coming on
Thanks, support
today.
and all that stuff, guys.
We're
And
proud of
people in
you.
the chat, hello, see ya, bye.
We are so proud
Bye.
of you.
Thank you, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Round of
Bye.
applause.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Yes, exactly.
Bye.
Thanks.
Well, she is
All right,
amazing.
Susan. What about you, Susan? What are you doing? Like you're doing some really good
well,
lives.
today I did a video. I'm reviewing this, not a review, but I'm telling about this book. It's Wild Watercolors.
Oh,
And
good.
it's a tutorial book. So you might be able to see some of the stuff in here.
Oh, I saw a bug.
Let's see.
I thought of you when I was at the bookstore in Vermont. That'll be on my video tonight. There was so many things with watercolors and watercolor books, and I was like, "Oh, Susan."
Yeah.
There's some really cool stuff in here. So I'm doing a thing on this, and I've got a journal, a book dedicated to this book. So every time, like, there's probably 30 different, or 25 different projects in here. Look how beautiful that is.
It is beautiful.
So there's 20 to 30 projects in here, and there's a pig. Talking about pigs today.
There's a pig.
Yeah.
Wow.
And so I'm going to go through this and do the projects because it teaches you how to do it. And I'm doing it on my journal. So I'm going to do shorts of me doing. I might not videotape the whole thing of what I do, but parts of me working on it. And then so this would be a video, and then it'd be some shorts following it, and then I might do a follow-up video, something like that. So, and the author has 2 books. So there's this one, and the other one I'll do after I get done with this one, and it's called Paint Calm.
Ooh.
So it's a lot of flowers and leaves and stuff like that. So, and then I've got some other books to go through too, other, like what I did with the others. But that's about it. I'm like I did my bag of oranges and I put that on the post or whatever. So
the oranges, yeah.
Yeah, I did that. But I've been painting every day for just about a week.
Wonderful.
And so I'm really, and it's like coming up here, I'm like, thinking, okay, when am I going to paint? Which I do have a project I'm doing now, but I'm like so into it. I'm like wanting to be up here all the time. So
you're going to be sneaking it to work and paint in your office.
Or drawing and then come home and paint it.
Yep.
Hi, boo-boo. So, yeah.
You are just really, really loving it, Susan?
I am. I'm like,
just loving it.
I want to be addicted. That's how I'm close. I'm close.
You want to be addicted. Do you
want to
think
be
you are addicted
to
yet?
painting it, to just painting all the time.
Do you bring little sketchbooks everywhere you go? You have one in your car. Yep.
Right. Yeah. So
love it.
Do you think you are addicted yet?
Well, I've been pretty much keeping up with it and like just doing silly things. I felt like being a self-taught artist, I need to focus on fundamentals, and I'm like just wanting to jump in. So I'm jumping in for now. And if I need to learn something later, then I'll go and do it. So, it's just, I'm really enjoying it. I do miss sit down videos. And so I'm
Oh, do
still
you mean
gonna-
talking to camera videos?
yeah, I miss
Yeah.
doing that. And then I'm going to eventually do lives of painting, but I just don't feel confident right now enough to do that yet. But
Oh, of course, they're not lives.
yeah,
They're not lives, of course.
yeah.
They're
If I did a
pre-recorded
live, I
videos.
wouldn't feel confident in doing that. But
That
we'll
would have to be
see.
hard, right? To be talking. I would think it would be. I think
Yeah.
Dave does an amazing job.
Oh yeah, I love Dave. He's such a great guy.
He
But
is.
he's been
really
doing
good.
it for a long time too.
He has, and his like the one he did today was really. They're all nice, but like he's really getting. I've seen a difference in his work in the last few months too. Like he's really working on doing his trees and stuff like that. And like I'm just sitting there like watching it just grow in front of you. Like, oh wow,
Yeah.
sometimes I think, why is he putting that there? And then it's like, oh gosh, look at this, So
Mhm.
it's really cool how a painting will come to life at the
It
end.
is. It is.
So it's like, wow.
Speaking of awesome guys, that's my segue from Dave to Peter. Peter posted a video today. I haven't had a chance to watch it yet, but he took a short break, didn't he? So I was really glad to see him get back on.
He did a good.
Yeah.
I watched him today too, and he's in his new studio.
Oh, he's in his new studio. Okay.
Yeah.
What's this video about today? Did you say you watched it?
About being starting a YouTube channel, and different subjects related to that, and
Was it 2025 is the best time to start a YouTube channel?
I think so.
And why,
It
or
was,
something like that? Yeah.
Yeah.
And we have Priscilla in the chat who asked prayer for her sister who's in the ER with flu.
Oh gosh.
So if you
Definitely will say a prayer.
keep that in your minds and hearts.
It's scary how the flu
Yes.
can just really hit people badly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just
and then,
anybody.
And
Yeah.
the COVID strain, probably shouldn't have said that. Is the new one is breaking out. So
Mm. And school's
a
about to
new-
start back
new
in
one?
yeah,
session.
every
It
time
always
school
flares
starts,
up.
then we start having kids with it. So
Yeah.
So how
This
much
will be
longer have you guys got on your holidays? Brenda, you've got a bit
I
longer
go
than
back
Susan.
August the 7th. When do you go back, Brenda?
I go back the day after Labor Day, so like September, whatever that would be this year. Oh, Labor Day is American holiday. Sorry, Karen. It's like September 4th or 5th or something like that.
you're-
Oh wow, so you're
Not
like a
quite
whole
a
month
month
behind
behind me.
almost. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't get finished until June 27th, and
Oh
she
my
had been done already for a
Forget
while.
that, yeah. I got out. My last day was the 9th? The 9th.
Of June?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
they start school in the South a lot earlier than in the North. They're always back by August, and we wait till September up here.
Yeah.
Give us a little longer because it warms up faster down there, so their summer starts a little earlier
And
temperature-wise.
We go in on the 7th, and school doesn't start till I think the 27th or somewhere around there. I'm like, really?
Oh,
Why do
we
you
have-
have to go in
we
so
have
early?
2 days.
Why?
We have 2 days without kids, and then they start right up.
Wow. And this will be the
So-
first
so
time
are
in
you-
21 years that I haven't
Oh,
gone back to school.
that's nice, Paula.
I'm excited, but I'm wondering if I'm going to feel a little bit of a tug
You will.
on that first morning. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a
And
friend
we-
that retired this year, and she said it still feels to her like she's going to have an end to her summer vacation and go back.
Yes,
then
it
she's
still
like,
feels that
What is
way.
she doesn't know what she's going to feel like when she doesn't go back and all of us are going back. So
Right. Well, Randy, my husband, he retired from a 43-year job, and then he became a bus driver because he got bored in retirement after 2 weeks. He said this past year was going to be his last year. He's sure He's done. He's over. He said, well, I guess I could drive for him in the mornings if they need me, which they're always desperate for bus drivers here. So I'm sure he's going to go back to driving in the mornings. So when he gets up at 5:30 and gets ready, I'm either going to feel that tug or I'm going to go one or the other. I don't know which. Maybe a little bit of both.
What, so do you like being retired?
I do. I do.
Yeah.
I like it a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dee
I
just
miss-
said she remembers that we go back to school later because they need the families to pick vegetables for family farms. That is right. That is though,
Oh, that's
because
true.
September is right in the middle of harvest.
Oh,
I always
okay.
remember I go back to work and I'm exhausted because I get home from work and I have to pick things and I have to preserve
Oh,
things.
yeah.
Because the timing is right when we go back to school. So she's
Right.
definitely right.
Oh,
Farm
that is
time.
interesting. And she wants, Dee, you want my Randy to talk to your Doug? Get Doug out of the house, right?
Doug
He
Doug
doesn't
always
want,
tells me I'm not driving a bus because I don't want the passengers speaking back to me.
right. My husband always said he's never going to drive a bus. He doesn't want to be responsible for kids. And he also doesn't want to deal with the issues that happen on a bus.
Yeah.
Okay.
And do you know what? I am the manager of a bus depot. So
I wondered what
I'm
you needed.
relating. Yeah, like a bus depot. So lots of I've got 100 bus drivers. And
Wow.
so I get the complaints, I get the kids doing stuff.
We've seen some
You
stuff
know.
that wasn't the bus driver's fault and they got fired for it
Mhm.
anyways. And that's how
Yeah.
it is with teachers. So
We have cameras on the
Absolutely.
buses now, though. So that helps.
Yeah, we do too.
Absolutely.
So in the US, is it still that when a bus stops, like a school bus stops, then all the traffic just stops
All the
behind,
traffic,
lets them
yeah.
do their on and
unless
off,
it's on
and then the
a
bus.
divided highway, then only that side
Yep.
stops.
But
Got
yeah,
it.
both directions. They have to stop in both directions.
And people
Yeah.
run through that bus stop all the time. The arm out and the flashing sign, they speed through it. It makes me so mad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And-
I mean that's an amazing rule. And the buses are all yellow, aren't they? They're different. They're actual special
Yeah,
school
most of
buses,
them are
aren't they?
yellow.
Bus yellow.
Yeah,
Well, now
yeah.
they
Whereas the
do
interesting,
have cameras that if someone does run through it, it automatically it's got a license plate reader or something and a camera, so they instantly get caught. They instantly
Ooh.
get karma.
I don't think we have that in my state yet, but hopefully it won't be long.
Yeah, we
I'm
have
pretty
that.
sure we
Yeah,
have
yeah.
that down here. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's true,
Dee is saying
Dee.
it's
They don't
because they
remember
don't
anything in their driving school where they were taught.
Is it that they don't remember, or is it just that they don't
They don't
want
care.
to
How
stop?
do they
don't
not know
care.
about it? It
Maybe,
is not.
maybe.
I mean, they knew about it when they were kids
It's a
because
lame
they rode the
excuse.
buses.
Just
mean, how-
careless.
It's just they
Mm.
don't care, or they're going to try
Yeah.
to beat it. I've seen some videos caught where somebody is passing on the right. Well, over here, do you drive opposite
Oh
of
my
us?
gosh.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
But they
Yep.
pass on the right when you're not supposed to pass on the right at all, and kids are nearly killed. You know, it's just,
That's
Yeah.
right.
they don't pay attention.
No.
Yeah. That's true, Dee. Always
Okay.
have
Oh
the
yes,
occasional
yeah.
that thing. Yeah, absolutely.
I'm gonna hop off because I've got to go give Gunny his medicine, and then I found out I need to go to the store. So
Oh, you have to go to the
That's all
store?
right.
it's
That's all right. Should we?
8:40,
Is
so
this a good time for us all to wrap up?
Yeah,
think
sure. I think
so.
so. I think so. It was
Yeah.
good.
I enjoy it as always.
I'm
ladies.
glad I
Thanks to
could
everyone
come
in the
back. It's been a
chat.
few weeks.
I'm
Thank
sorry.
you, Dee.
I
Thank you,
spoke over you, I
Jana.
think.
Thank you,
Oh no, I was just
Priscilla.
saying I'm glad I could come back. I haven't been able to for a few
I
Fridays. We've been
know. I know.
We missed
busy.
you.
busy with
We did
family
miss
and
you.
stuff. Summers are
Love
busy.
you,
Yeah.
Dee.
But you know what? We love
Maybe.
that. We love that you're out there. You're doing your real life things.
Yeah.
Yes.
For sure.
And that
Yeah,
you post
yeah.
videos so we can watch you doing your real life thing.
Yeah, I need
Yeah.
to put me in the videos more though. I do realize that. It's just
I
like I'm
know.
doing
Yeah,
a documentary
definitely.
of everybody else doing them. So I need to turn the
Because
camera
if you
more
think
and do a
about
little
it,
walk and talk.
and your decluttering one was you on camera, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
it was.
As well.
Yes.
And I wasn't even doing anything. I was just talking. I wasn't decluttering a thing.
I know,
That really
but that's why you do
resonated.
need to get back and just do some talking.
Yeah, I need to actually do the decluttering. The problem is my mom's got internet issues right now in her house, so I can't do things in her house. I can record them, but I can't. I don't know. the internet isn't there. I can't look up like the value of her Barbie dolls, and I don't know. It's hard
Yeah,
to
yeah,
do
yeah.
decluttering without internet access. For some, it's
And
weird
do you know
that
what?
it's the way.
Yeah. But decluttering without the internet access. But can you just record your video? You don't need
I
internet
could, but
access to
part
do
of what I need to
decluttering.
do is she's got Barbie dolls and she wants to try to sell them. So I need to look up the value. So I want to like video a few of the Barbie dolls and talk about, okay, I looked up the value, but otherwise I'm just going to have to bring boxes and boxes of them to my house and do it. So I don't know. It's not worked out. That I
Yeah.
can follow up on that video, which I really wanted to follow up on, but I'll get to it sometime.
I wish I lived near you so I could come over and see the Barbies.
Oh my gosh, she's got Wizard of Oz Barbies. She's got the
Oh,
Wizard of
my
Oz set.
Wow.
Oh,
Have they
wow,
been
my
played
dream.
with,
in the
or are they
box.
all in the boxes?
Yep, they're all in the boxes.
Have they been,
Wow.
have they been
We
played
didn't
with or
start
brand new?
collecting them till the 90s. And when she bought them, she bought
They're
them
worth a lot of
in the
money.
hopes that one of me or my sister were going to have girls, and both of us had a boy. So
Oh.
she doesn't have girl grandchildren that she can pass them to. So now they're just sitting in her attic. And when she was younger, she had things thrown away on her, and this was a thing that she did. I can buy
know.
them now. I'm going to buy them now, and she just bought a lot of them and had them
And
as
not
collectibles.
played with them.
No,
not played
they
with
were
any of
totally
them.
saved as a collectible. So she's got boxes and
Wow.
boxes of them. I don't even know how many.
Wow.
A lot of them from the 90s are not
Maybe
worth.
she could adopt Paula.
I know.
Paula, are you up for being adopted?
I'm up for that.
Yeah.
Put me down for that.
So yeah, I'll
Yep.
follow up on that sometime, but I really had hoped to do it sooner after that original video, because if people started subscribing to me because of the decluttering thing, I'm definitely going to lose them
No.
because I'm not doing any follow up. So I'd like to do it. I
No.
don't really have much to declutter in my own house because we went through that a few years ago, and I wish I would have known about YouTube. I would have filmed a lot of that, but
Yeah.
we're kind of down to mostly minimum stuff now. So.
And just
for
quickly
you.
before you
I
go,
wish I could
Susan,
minimalize.
what are you doing to hold your DJI 2 mic? You've got a handle.
Yeah.
What is it?
Oh, I took it downstairs. My son made me a handle for it with this 3D printer.
Oh, I remember
And
that.
he clips on there, and it looks like a microphone, and it sits
Oh my
there, and
God.
the DJI is
Oh
facing
my
forward.
goodness. Oh my
and then it
goodness.
has
Maybe you want to
the-
make a video about that. It looks super cute.
It's cool.
You should do a video about that, at least a short or
I
something.
did a
like-
short. I did a short.
Oh,
on
about
it.
it. Oh,
Yeah.
I missed that.
Yeah,
I
Okay,
remember
okay,
that.
cool.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was going to make me a pink one, but then he came down to see us and he goes, "Look, Mom, this is that mic I'm telling you about." I said, "I want that one."
Yeah.
He goes, "I'll do
It
you a
looks
pink
so
one
good.
too." But
Yeah.
I like it.
I was
mean, you
literally
could just
staring at
sit
it.
and hold it, and
Love
this
it.
is so professional for.
It looks so
like, a
professional and
little
cool.
Thing. So,
All
ladies,
right,
it's
gorgeous
been-
ladies.
It's been fun. Love you all. Thank you,
Bye,
people. in the
everybody.
chat.
Love later.
Love
Thank
you
you,
all.
Karen.
Bye. Thank you
Kendra. Bye,
guys.
Paula.
Thank
Bye,
you.
Karen.
Bye.
Bye,
See
everybody.
you, Jana.
Bye.
See you, Dee.